Hi everybody, Gregory Austin here. Happy Monday to you. I hope you had a great weekend. And today I wanted to talk about a recent LinkedIn survey that I did a little over a week or so ago. And it was about how are you doing in your business or in your career? Really focused on the career side, but I didn't want to leave the business folks out. One thing I will mention is that I found the LinkedIn survey to be a bit limited. You only get 4 options and you only have 100 characters to use in the question itself and only 30 characters per option, so it's pretty limited. I wanted to have at least 6 so I could leave room for options for our business owners and entrepreneurs, but things kind of got lumped together. So I'm going to go over the survey with you and talk about the results and 3 takeaways that I have from it. So first of all, keep in mind this is not a scientific sample. It's not scientific data. It's just anecdotal based on who happened to see it and participated. Okay, so the 4 options for where are you in your career or business were: 1, I love my career and I'm advancing. Career is okay, but lacking passion. I hate my job, I need to change. Or I'm unemployed. Those are the options. So let's go over the results. So for I love my career and advancing, 32% of the 154 votes that I got responded with that answer. About 49 people or so. For career is okay but lacking passion, I had about 16% click on that answer, about 24 people. For I hate my job, need to change, only about 10% answered that, or about 15 people. And then for the unemployed folks, that was the highest category as expected in this pandemic at 42%, or about 65 people out of the 154 respondents. So what do these numbers mean? Well, they can mean a lot of different things. And without good scientific setup for doing this, you can only infer so much. But these are my 3 takeaways that I wanted to share with you. So my 3 takeaways are, first of all, for the people who love their career, the 49 or the 32% people, the people who said that, be grateful for what you have. If you are employed, even if you are lacking passion, or if you don't like your job at all, 58% are employed at the situation. So be grateful that in this pandemic you are employed, you do have a job, you are getting a paycheck. If you love your job, that's amazing. I thought that number was higher than expected, to be honest. I thought more people would be, it's okay but lacking passion, or I hate my job. So I think some things that might have inflated that number, in my opinion, could be the fact that we're in a pandemic and people are more grateful that they are employed at this point. Or it could be maybe some fear of, gosh, I hope my boss doesn't see this. Keep in mind, these are all completely 100% anonymous. No one can see what you voted unless you put in a comment about what you said. So that's the number 1 takeaway, is be grateful for what you have. My second one, and this is for the middle 2 categories, is now is a good time to reevaluate your career, especially if you have a little bit more flexibility in your life because maybe you're working from home or you're in a pandemic situation. Either way, you should really reevaluate what you want. Be very intentional. Is it time for a total career change, to change trajectories? Or maybe just find a better industry or just a better job within or a better company within the industry that fits your needs, that has good leadership and maybe better values if that's what's going on with you. Thirdly, customize your resume. And this goes for anyone in the job seeking area, whether you're passively looking, you hate your job and you're absolutely going to get out, or you're unemployed. Okay? And keep in mind that 42% unemployment, that's not scientific. It's not 42 unemployment nationally or globally. It's of the LinkedIn family that responded. So I kind of expected that number to be higher. But again, customize your resume to the job description. And I know what you're going to say, Greg, I don't want to have to do that. It's too much work. It's not worth it. Companies won't get back to me anyway. Trust me, it's worth the time. Let me give you an example. So I recently posted a job for a project manager in regulatory affairs, and that person has to have experience in FDA submissions, FDA contact, in a pharmaceutical regulatory setting. Okay, it's very clear in the job post that we need that. And I had about 100 or more applicants so far, and only about 10% of them actually have anything to do with the FDA, any experience of the FDA at all, and only about 4% overall were qualified. So that means 90 plus people are applying that don't even fit the minimum requirements. So it really doesn't make sense, I don't think, to apply for a job hoping that maybe they'll overlook some things that are required have-to-haves. All you're doing is setting yourself up for a rejection. And nobody really wants that. So customize your resume, be grateful for what you have, and reevaluate if it's time to reevaluate your career. In the meantime, please be careful, stay safe, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care.